Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris, and I'm going to be doing a shave testing out the DE89 head, which I have now transported over to my West Coast shaving handle, little stubby stainless steel, so there's a lot of weight in this razor now with the DE89 head on there. Second use on the Boss Cod blade that I used in my comparison versus with the Merkur 34C. I just want to see what this is like with a bit more weight in the actual head itself. So the whole razor now is a heavy razor. It's got this handle, because of the weight of it, it's actually got quite good balance. It's heavy, but it is sort of central, the balance of it. I don't want to balance it on my finger this one, because if it falls it would probably break my sink. The soap I'm using, Shaver Heaven Tallow Formula Fantasia, and this is just it just smells like a very light sort of floral, like you've just took your clothes out of the washing and put them through the tumble dryer. That's what it smells like. Very nice. The tallow soap formulas of Shaver Heaven are tremendous. They work really well. I have noticed, however, I know he's out of business, but I've just noticed that around the actual layer. Well, there we go again, another phone call. I can't switch my phone on airplane mode, unfortunately, because I've got to take these calls, because work's work. When you're self-employed, you've got to take them. So let's move on. I've got a Semogue Owners Club bow here. Let me just put that in the cherry. Now, I actually purchased this as a gift for my mate, and it was shedding a lot of hair. He showed me a few photographs of it shedding. Now, I've wet it and did a little bit of a lather test it yesterday, and it didn't seem to shed any hair, so I don't know. Let's just see how it goes. It's been soaking for about 10-15 minutes. I've just flicked out the excess, and I'm going to go straight into a dry Shaver Heaven puck. Haven't used a natural hair brush for quite a while now, in fact a very long time. I think the last one I used was my Bob Quinn just before I sent it off to be re-knotted, and that's now on its way back. I just got confirmation that it's in the mail. It's coming priority, so hopefully get it sorted early next week, which would be good. So I haven't used a bow hair brush. Certainly haven't used a Semogue Owners Club bow hair brush. This will be new for me, and see how it goes. So I tell you what, this Shaver Heaven is just amazing stuff. I'm so gutted that Anthony shut up shop. I'm sort of hoping and praying it's a bit like the Wickham Soap Company. When everyone thought Darren was shutting up shop, and then all of a sudden came back again with a rebranding and new scents, new soap formulas. I'm sort of hoping and praying that's what's going to happen. I don't think it will, but you just never know. But the good thing with Anthony is he's still part of the wet shaving community still, and gets involved with Shave of the Day picks and selling stuff and buying stuff and things like that. So there's my load. I'm just going to put it straight into my Sapona Ficcio Baracino bowl, Holy Grail bowl, which I've been favouring, but you'll probably favour for nearly every shave now. And let's see what sort of lather we can come up with. I've just popped a little bit of water in the bottom of the bowl. Yeah, so I bought this brand new, second hand but brand new, from someone off of the Paste and Cut forum over here in Australia. And I do like Semogue. I mean, I've only got one. I've only got the Semogue 830, but it is a great brush. The hairs on this, I haven't used this yet, feel really soft. To say that it's, my mate only really lathered it a few times. He used it a few times, and he said it was just shedding hair really bad, and sent me a few photographs through with hairs all over his table that had come out of it. So I'm just going to give it a go and see what sort of issues I come up with, if any. I mean, at the moment, I can't see any hair coming out, which is a good thing. Just going to dip the tips back in here again. This is whipping up a really luxurious lather. Scent strength probably like a 3, maybe even less. I have been told that Shaver Heaven soaps, a few of them, have had a tendency to lose the scents quite easily. So I'm not sure if this was a scent that would have come at this sort of strength when it was first sold. But ultimately it's still a beautiful scent. This is whipping up a lovely lather. It's taking a bit of time, but I don't mind spending a bit more time with these sort of brushes. Look at that. Right, I am happy with that. I don't think it needs much more. It's actually a very nice brush. I sent it to my mate thinking, well, I've already got a Semogue, I've got lots of the brushes in the works. I'll just see how it goes. If it doesn't lose any hair today, I might end up holding on to it myself. I don't think he's too keen on it. He likes the synthetic brushes, so, and with the hair loss it was sort of annoying him getting his brush caught in hairs all the time. So ice cold shave again. The ice is already melted, but this water is freezing cold. I'll be back in 2 seconds. And we're back with another shirt. I'm wearing that shirt today, and when I have a shave with a shirt, excuse me, it's blood every time I come on a camera. I get hair all over my collar and it gets really itchy. I can't stand that. Some guys don't mind that, I can't stand it. So I'm just going to put this one on just now. This is my Real Madrid shirt. It's not just a girly pink shirt. Well, it's quite girly and pink. Right. Oh, this lather. I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to see how this brush works and how it lathers up. Let's see. Oh, it feels lovely. I can't believe how soft this feels. To say this has hardly ever been used, this Semogue. That's super soft. This is very, very impressive. Is it losing any hair? I don't think it is. I don't know what my mate's on about. God, this feels like a... This feels almost as soft as a synthetic. This is very surprising. Feels as good as any badger I've used. I've used silver tip. Well, I've actually only used silver tip. That's the best grade I've had. I thought I had a High Mountain White Bob Quinn, but I didn't. It was just a silver tip that was sort of misinformed to me, missold to me as having a High Mountain White. No. So this is just blonde bow hair. No lines on it or nothing. Looks very, very nice. As much as it's a very plain brush, they're actually quite elegant looking, and I like that. This lather is tremendous, I tell you. Absolutely beautiful. And I'm finding with these, I don't know if I'm getting lucky. Is that a couple of hairs there? No, it's not. I don't think I've got any hair shedding at all yet. Finding with these tallow soaps, they're just great. I'm not having any problems lathering them at all. As you can see, that lather is absolutely beautiful. Right, Edwin Jagger D89 head, West Coast shaving handle, really heavy stainless steel handle. Let's see how we go. It's the second use of a Voskhod blade, which is normally the best use out of the Voskhod. So no pressure at all, because the weight of this handle is incredible. So you don't need any pressure whatsoever. Definitely feels better than it does with the Jagger handle, if I'm honest. But one thing's for sure, it's not a patch on a progress or a mergress. It's amazing how you evolve with shaving. Right, so that's a good first pass. I'm happy with that. There's no nicks or cuts that I can see or feel. The scent of the soap's coming out a little bit more now, which is quite nice. It's getting quite really floral now. Right, I'm just going to go straight back in with this brush. brush and just see what sort of lather I can get out of it without returning to the soap. Yeah, lovely. I am going to return a little bit because I've got loads of soap to use. Really impressed with this brush. In fact, I'm that impressed I cannot wait to get my new present, which is coming soon, courtesy of Nick Barriga. I think it's Barriga. Nick Barriga. If you watch this, mate, I hope I got it right. I'm pretty sure you said the second pronunciation, that's the second pronunciation in my head. So Nick Barriga from over in Adelaide. Yeah, so a nice little surprise coming over from Nick. A little bit of behind the scenes work, which he was very kind to sort of offer to me, because it's something I've wanted for a very long time. And I've also got my Bob Quinn, which is heading back from America at the moment, from Elite Razor. It has been re-knotted with a 2-band badger, a high quality 2-band badger. It's a 2-band Manchurian, white bulb, 24mm, so I'm really looking forward to getting that. Right, cross the grain. Now for anyone that's interested in how I shave from side to side, and most guys will sort of stop there and then come in from there and do the bits. I sort of blow my cheek up, and as I'm coming across my face I just followed it, push the air around my cheek, so pretty much like that, and just sort of follow it as I go along. And it allows me to go straight across, all in the same way, in one movement. And it really helps. Slickness on this soap's lovely. It's about time you've made a comeback, Auntie. It's been long enough, mate. Personally, I think a lot of these soap makers suffer from their own greatness. They make these awesome soaps, but they last far too long. That's not a bad thing for a buyer, but it's a bit like an everlasting gobstopper, you know. If you bought an everlasting gobstopper and it never wore away and it's your favourite flavoured sweet, you'd never buy another sweet. So technically you'd need to sell it for a fortune in order for it to actually make any money for you in the long run, because you're never going to have to get another one. So it's a bit like that, I find, with these soaps. I've got enough soaps to last my whole entire life now, probably enough for my kids' lives as well, and maybe even my grandkids. So it's you're really just buying for the sake of buying in the end. I wish I had the ability, like some guys, just to buy 2 soaps, packet of razor blades, 1 razor, 1 brush, and boom, away you go. Couldn't do it, no chance. There's a lot of stuff floating about just now about doing a... Oh, this lather's beautiful. Just going back to the bowl here. Oh, the sheen on it, I don't know whether you should be able to see the sheen, it always comes up nice. You can see it just there flickering. Look at that. That's just luxurious lather, it really is. This brush is really surprising. And Stillsy, I think it's Stillsy I got this from, pretty sure. If you're watching, mate, I'll send you a message anyway. I'm not getting any hair loss on this brush, mate. So I might send my pal an email. I'll send him a text, sorry. And see if he wants me to send it back or not. I don't think he will. I don't think he was too fussed on it, if I'm honest. I'm very surprised he wasn't, but he's not really. He's not a big shaver like I am, mate. He's not into having all the latest gadgets and best brushes and all that. He's got a lovely synthetic over there. He's got a nice brush, nice razor. He's got a couple of nice soaps. Said the blades that you sent him are good blades. He's really enjoyed them, so I think he's going to look at investing in some blades. I think you sent him some Gillette 7 o'clocks as well. So he's going to give them probably buy a pack of them. He said they're really nice, so something good's come out of it for him. And by the looks of it, if he doesn't want this brush back, something good's come out of it for me. That's making a beautiful lather. I'm not losing any hair that I can see. I've not had any hair on my face yet. There's none coming out of the brush. There's none in my bowl. So that's good, and it's super soft. To say that's the first use I've had of it. I think my mate's used it 4 or 5 times maybe, and 3 of them were just a lather, and he was losing hair apparently. So, is the Edwin Jagger better with a heavier handle, the head of it? Yes, I think it's much better. Feels much more balanced. As much as this is heavy, it feels much more balanced in my hand. I feel like I'm allowing the weight to do the work. I find with a lighter handle, I end up doing more damage to myself. And testament to the shave, so far, fingers crossed, I haven't had any nicks, cuts, bumps, nothing. And the shave itself, much closer, much better. Yeah, really happy. Lovely. Right, I'm just going to rinse off and finish off with a I'm just going to sort of finish off all this lather because it's lovely. The scent on this soap, as much as it's not strong, is a very nice light floral scent. It's quite refreshing. It's almost a bit like, instead of having just a water, you have water with a lemon, slice of lemon, and it's just that nice hint of smell. But it's nice, it's lovely. But the lather, the tallow based lathers from Shaver Heaven, whew, good stuff. So if you've got the vegan formula, which I've got as well, I've got quite a few vegan. I've only got 2 tallow, I think I've got 4 vegan, 2 tallow, or it might only be 3 vegan. But the tallow lather is better in my opinion. I can't get any more out of it. It's that much on my face already. Look at that, it's a 4th lather. Super creamy, super thick, super luxurious. There's definitely a different angle to this head. This is one of the reasons that I would say is more of a 30-degree angle. The Merkers, I find they're just a little bit shallower than that. I've just been out today, picked my daughter up from her orientation day at school. She's 11, just started, well, she's 12 this year, a few months, but she's just started her first day of high school today. It was her orientation day at one of the nicer private schools in the area. So I've went and picked her up there. So she's getting excited. Back to school tomorrow for the kids, so for those of you around the world and over in the UK, it's the summer holidays obviously over here now, so they have their summer holidays through Christmas. So they got all the Christmas and New Year and everything off as their summer holidays, so it works quite well that way, for the kids anyway. So they start back to school tomorrow, all the three of them. Can't wait to tell you what, can't wait to get a bit of a rest. Get a bit of a rest going back to work. So she's enjoyed that today, she's met a few new mates and a couple of her friends, one from dancing and one that goes to an old school, or I suppose sort of a current school until she starts out tomorrow. She met them as well. So as you can see, I've got no, I'm getting no hair loss from this brush at all, nothing. I don't know what my mate's on about. And as you can see, the splay on that, that's lovely. That was a beautiful brush. I can see definitely see the draw in. Just give it a bit of a dry. Definitely see the draw of using a Semogue Boar brush. The top, this is one of the top knots. I think this is the 90% full length hairs and softer hair. This is beautiful, this. Super soft. Creates wonderful lather, as you've seen. Yeah, I'm really impressed. The soap, it's always a winner. Shave of Heaven, Fantasia. Tallow based formula. It's giving me a lovely shave. Really close post shave feel. It's lovely and moisturised. Nice, and you can probably hear it. Good bit of moisture in there, which is lovely. The razor, Edwin Jagger DE89 head on the West Coast shaving handle, stainless steel stubby. A lot of weight to this, a lot of heft. It's a good chunky, I love these little short ones. I just like being able to hold it. It's pretty much spot on for my fingers, and it works great. That worked much better than it did with the DE89 handle. It's a lot heavier now, a lot more, I don't know, a lot more manageable, I find. And it worked well. I've had a full shave there. I would say that I think that's the first shave I've had with the DE89 where I haven't actually nicked myself or got any sort of bumps, razor burn, anything. So thumbs up for putting something a bit heavier on the DE89. Right, let's finish off now. I'm going to go with some Thea's unscented witch hazel. I'm pretty sure there's no, yes, that's alcohol free, so I'm pretty sure there's no sort of astringent properties in that. This one's just more for moisturising and toning your skin. And then I'm just going to go with a little squirt of Bluebeard's Revenge, which I'm sort of favouring at the moment. Tiny little squirt of that, I don't need a lot. I certainly don't need a lot after Shave of Heaven soap, that's for sure. I think I've just copped one of my wife's or one of my daughter's hairs there. Seems to have gone. Right, so there we go, another lovely shave. Like I say, I've always got these little red dots down here, but I think they're just damaged now, there's nothing I can do with it. No irritation today again. Beautiful, smooth, clean shave, with a beautiful soap, a really, really exceptional brush. If you haven't got one of these, highly recommended. This one doesn't appear to be losing any hair, I don't know what my mate's on about. But we'll see how it goes, I'll use it for another few shaves. This has given me a little bit of a bite back for natural hair brushes again. I really enjoyed that. And I think that's it. The only other thing I haven't mentioned, I brought back in again, is my Saponificio Varicino bowl. Beautiful bowl, makes beautiful lather, really beautiful lather. But other than that guys, new subscribers, thanks for coming along. It's been a little bit slow actually, I'm normally getting a few a week, but I haven't had any for a while now. If you haven't subscribed, click the button down below on the subscribe button. If you're returning, then brilliant, thanks very much for coming back. We're getting lots of comments, which is good. I do enjoy answering questions. I'm hoping to try and sort of do a few little challenges and things that people are putting on there. There's one on there for a straight razor comparison with the R41. So if I can get hold of a straight razor, I don't know if I'm quite there yet, ready to use one. I don't think mentally I'm not ready yet. And it's not really something that interests me, believe it or not. I prefer DE razors, I just love the look of them and I love all the designs and all that sort of thing. So other than that, I'll leave you guys to it. Stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Cheers.